Hey nerds, welcome to Jared X. Today, we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 2 of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, entitled Dead Man's Party. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in just a few seconds. Episode 1 was good. The whole hell thing, working for that yellow-skinned baloney man. That part was all right, but the overarching story that they were telling was good. So it was a good way to kick off the season. And remastered Buffy theme songs in play. I don't know how I feel about it. It is what it is. It's the same, but it's not as good as seasons 1 and 2. I'll put it there. I'll leave it at that. But regardless, we're just going to keep it moving. I assume that Buffy will reconcile with her mom and get back with the Scooby Gang. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, it'll probably just be what this whole episode is. I'll go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes here, and we can hop in. I don't imagine too much from this episode. Probably episode 3 or 4, we'll start going somewhere and answering some questions from the end of season 1. That's your room, baby.
Mom. Buffy.
Should to fucking have. She's been by herself for so long. She's not used to people coming around the corner.
No. Don't worry about it. It's Nigerian. We got a very exciting
It's
shipment
the
from
mask.
Mallory. I thought I'd hang a few pieces in here. Cheers up the room.
It's angry at the room.
Getting all the fame, cheering up.
The room to suffer.
Right.
You have no appreciation of primitive art. Will you be slang?
Only if they give me lip.
Can I make you a sandwich?
She
or
always
something before
slays.
You go? You must be
Mother.
starving.
I was until that 4-course snack you served me after dinner.
Hey, hold up real quick. Something I got to see. I can't tell, but something I found out very recently, staying at the in-laws, right? Clocks with the Roman numerals. Your Roman numerals 1 through 12, bear with me please for a moment, I have a really good point here, is I, V, V, VI, VII, VII, X, X, XI, XII. So what the fuck did I just say? I is 1, 2 I's is 2, and so on and so forth, all the way to XII, which is 12. Fun fucking fact that your boy found out. Are you ready for this? Is that on clocks do not use the Roman numeral, a lot of the times, do not use the Roman numeral for 4, which is IV. Instead, they do 4 tallies. They do I, like you would if you're making tally marks. But then if you did a 5, you would do the line through it to mark it. They do 4 I's, no IVs. Every clock that I've seen, Roman numeral wise, in New York, has the 4 tallies. Even the clock outside of Grand Central Station. I. Fucking what? Mind blowing. A year ago, I saw the in-laws clock, and I was like, your clock's weird. That shit's off-brand, ain't it? That's not making fun, but, like, that's fucky, yeah? And then I see another clock, and then another clock. And then we had a discussion at dinner where we looked everything up, and it was just mind-boggling. Anyways, thought you should know. Step on a can. Whoa, watch out, motherfucker. I'll stab you right where you stand, you big sumbitch. What's up, bro?
Did anyone ever warn you about playing with pointy sticks? It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
You can't believe what's going on.
Up on people like that.
Hug each other, idiots.
Jeez, Buff.
Whoa, motherfucker, stab him. Pop. It really... It really does genuinely make sense about how that went down, but I really love she just went up and, psh, and that would have been the end of it. Just real swiftly.
Good. We dusted 9 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
We were kicking a little undead booty.
Oh, thank you.
Why's everybody dubbed over so heavily?
I think I just want to get back to my normal routine. You know, school, slang.
Cordelia looks different every time I see her.
In fact, I'm jonesing for a little brainless fun. What are you doing tomorrow?
Like, this isn't a negative thing at all, but Cordelia looks like every beginning of each season, like she ages a couple plus years. This haircut here seems more about like how the person I met, right? Like that's kind of her style. And then Xander, who looked kind of buff and like lean at the beginning of season 2, still looks young, but she looks like, I don't know, she's in college.
Oh, I would, but kind of tied up.
Sure that a girl with the talents and abilities of Buffy will land on her feet. In fact,
See the way he says that.
I noticed as I came in this morning that hot dog on a stick is hiring. You will look so cute in that hat.
Buffy kicked out of school, brother? What?
This isn't over. If I have to, I'll go all the way to the mayor.
There's
Wouldn't that be interesting?
another reference. Another mention. What does that mean?
Oh, my word. Oh, you must be Buffy. Look at you. Aren't you a picture?
Is that Willow's mom or something?
Thank you. Oh, I'm Pat from your mom's book club. I'm sure she mentioned me.
She did.
I
Dinner's gonna go awry, bro. It's not gonna go good. I got one of those little step stool things. I don't need it, but we got it. Oh my goodness. Oh. By the power of friendship. Why's that picture down here? Y'all been friends for 2 years. How's this already in the fucking basement? Like, put that in your bedroom. Oh!
Stray cat who lost its way. We
It was
hope
a
you find it.
stray kitty. This is fucking terrible. That is just depressing. Oh my goodness. My poor girls are over there just asleep. They're just asleep. You show me sadness. I already forgot about that bullshit Jim Carrey mask just sitting up there haunting everybody's. This is fucking terrible. Oh my God's gonna raise the. I'm over it. Making his one appearance in episode in her dreams, I'm assuming.
They're waiting for you.
In his actual angel outfit, bro, with the black and leather. Just have a white shirt and leather coat, you know what I'm saying? Or shoulder,
The wrong person.
you know what I'm saying? Jacket, blazer, coat thing, man.
It's not offensive, is it?
Oh my God, the fucking. Oh my.
Welcome to the Hellmouth Petting Zoo.
Yeah, bro, fucking Pet Cemetery.
Oh my God, what a stench!
Oh, don't ever grab a cat by its
Mine are April fresh, but
scruff in the
I
back,
want a
bro.
dead cat.
What's the difference?
Well, gathering is brie, mellow song stylings. Shindig, dip.
Yes.
Less mellow song stylings, perhaps a large amount of malt beverage. And hoot nanny. Well, it's chock full of hoot, just a little bit of nanny.
Well, I hate Brie.
I know. It's
So it's more of a shindig. All right.
Are you guys rehearsing tonight? Why don't you play at the party?
Yeah, I think I could supply some dingo action.
I'm not sure that a shindig.
Hoot nanny.
Now it's a hoot nanny. Now there's music.
It's really the order of the day. It's maybe something a little more intimate. I mean, Buffy has just got home. I'm sure she's still feeling a little.
I see myself biting my lips over here. It looks ridiculous, but then I look over and I see Cordelia in the back, just like intimate. Ooh,
It's all
it's a hoot nanny. Sure. Bah, 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 bah. His pants were cool. Literally turned her house into a fucking party. This is not what it's. Oh my God. This is so many people. Hip, 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 hip. Oh my God. Oh fuck.
All right, look, these burns are too extensive. It's 7:43.
Call it.
Let's call it.
Ugh. Just giving up on somebody. He about to, I mean, that I make this joke a lot, but that actually is a fucking hot dog, bro. Like, you know the ones, the really good ones, got a little bit of snap to them when you bite into it. The unfortunate thing I'm going to say here is like that, like the burns are too extensive. There's nothing I can do. But we know time and time again from different like news sources and things that like people come back from that type of stuff. It has to suck, like genuinely has to suck if somebody gets called early. Because like, what if this would have spent a little more time to help save him? If they're gone, they're gone. I get that, but man, it's people that work as nurses and the doctor. You need people that really care about that job, because a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't give a shit. And imagine that being your family member they're calling it on. Granted, he's about to be zombie man, but still. See? Ugh. What's in your hair? Hip? Zombies to the party!
I need to talk to a buddy. Is there a buddy here?
This guy's literally.
He's not here. You got the wrong costume.
You can smell him. He reeks of the 90s. He was probably the coolest kid in school, living his best life. And now is probably like a Green Bay Packer fan. Has a couple kids he hates. Sleeps in the basement pretty often. Yeah. No, I've seen this guy before.
I'm having serious dating with a werewolf. And I'm studying witchcraft and killing vampires. And I didn't have anyone to talk to about all this scary life stuff.
You didn't have nobody. Buffy,
You
you're.
were my best friend.
I was just about to say it. Y'all were BFF. Oh my God. Y'all were besties, dude. You weren't even fucking there for her. Run them red lights.
Isn't it pretty? It raises the dead. Americans.
Hey, for real, y'all gotta stop putting them damn mausoleum things up in your house.
If you think you can just take off anytime you feel
Stop it, please. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a lot of pressure on her, and everybody surrounding her yelling at her is just gonna, whether it's the mask or not, it's just gonna stress somebody out even more, man, because you're conflicted and torn, and this party's for you, but it's not for you. You don't know a lot of these people. You just want it to be your core group of friends, and now there's music playing. It's loud. You're overstimulated. People are pointing fingers at you. Like you're trying to pack a bag, but you don't know if you want to leave. Maybe you're just doing it off of impulse, and now your best friend's yelling at you, telling you ain't shit. And your mom's coming in telling you ain't shit. And meanwhile, you just don't know what's going on. Now you feel like you're backed against a corner, and you actually are backed against a corner.
months of not knowing whether you're lying dead in a ditch somewhere or
That part's
I
true.
don't know, living it up.
But you told me. You're the one who said I should go. You said if I leave this house, don't come back. You found out who I really was, and you couldn't deal. Don't you remember?
Yep.
Buffy, you didn't give me time. You just dumped this thing on me and you expected me to get it. Well, guess what? Mom's not perfect, okay? I handled it badly. But that doesn't give you the right to punish me by running away.
Punish you. I didn't do this to punish you.
Well, you did.
Oof.
You should have seen what you put her through.
Oof.
Thanks. Anybody else want to weigh in here? How about you by the dip?
Yeah, Johnny.
Thanks.
Just had to deal with this on my own.
Yeah, and you see how well that one worked out.
Damn,
Can't just ignore
Santa.
stuff, Buffy.
Bro, get
I'll
off
come
her
right back,
back.
up to get you.
Haha, zombie joke. But what the fuck, bro? Why you laying in on her like if it's not the mask fucking with their emotions? I know it's bringing people back from the dead. I don't know if it's playing with anything else, but get off her back, dude. Her mom's saying this stuff right now. Yes, sure. Like this is her stress. Everything she's saying is valid. You dumped this information about you being a vampire slayer on me, and you expect me to understand, and I didn't. But at the same time, I know from the outside looking in, you didn't mean if you leave this house, don't come back. That's something people say when they're upset, dude. Like, leave, don't come back, blah, 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 big and bad. You're not. You were sad she was gone. You wanted her back immediately. Buffy didn't know that, though. She's a fucking kid. She took that shit to heart.
And Mr. Killing Spree, which is pretty much my fault.
Cordy, get out of my shoes.
Please.
I'm just trying to help, Buffy.
Buffy, you know.
Willow, please.
I
I can't take this from you two.
Let her finish. You at least owe her that.
God, Xander.
Y'all are
You think you
jumping
couldn't
her.
stick to annoying me on your own behalf?
Fine. You stop acting like an idiot. I'll stop annoying you.
Oh, you want to talk acting like an idiot? Nighthawk?
Okay, gonna step in now, being referee guy.
No, let him go, Oz. Talking about it isn't helping. We might as well try some violence.
Zombies!
I was being sarcastic.
Toji peaked. Anyways, I really wish Cordy actually would have been like, put yourself in her shoes for a second. Like, let me step into this. This is who I chose. Like, she could have spun that in such a wholesome way to kind of be on her side, but they made her be kind of the bunt of a joke there. I like Oz stepping in and try to help separate. But they're jumping that girl, dude.
She's... Oh, God. Pat. She's dead.
Pat about to come back as a... Uh-oh. Rise again, Pat, my servant.
I kind of think we died.
feel bad. I didn't trust Pat, but the whole time she was normal, but now she's coming back as Zumbalaka. It's the mask. Oh, she's gonna turn green.
Generally speaking, when scary things get scared, not good.
I live, you die.
Oh, thank Buffy. This done. Men in Black flashed you.
Buffy!
Hey, Pat.
Knock him.
Major luck.
I wasn't gonna laugh at it, but it made me giggle a little bit. Hey, Mama's in here choking up on the bat, bro. Just doing her best.
Never mind.
Yep, you did it.
I believe I can make life very difficult for you, professionally speaking. And Buffy will be allowed back in.
Sorry. I'm not convinced.
Would you like me to convince you?
Would you wanna try your luck there, baby boy? Hey man, Giles is so cool, calm, and collected, but when he does shit like that, that should give you a little tingly feeling. God dog.
I'm not a full-fledged witch. That takes years. I just did a couple pagan blessings and...
A witch? A Willow the witch?
I can take my lumps.
Lovely
For a
lady
while.
lumps. Check it out.
Alright, I'll stop giving you a hard time. Run away.
Will.
I'm sorry. Quitter.
Whiner.
Baylor.
Harpy.
Harpy.
Tramp.
Now smooch.
Bad seed.
Witch.
Freak.
Bad seed. Bitty bup 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 bup. All in all, that episode would have been so much better without the zombies. Same as last episode. We could have just had a more personalized episode. And sure, it takes out some of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff, but we really had some really, really good, wholesome moments there towards the end that would have just made for some good television. Now, the gang did have every right to kind of get a little angry with her for just bailing, but jumping her at that exact time period is fucked up. It's just fucked up. There's nothing else around it. It's just fucked. They should have at least... They waited for her mom to kind of dive in before they jumped in on her as well, and they just shouldn't have. That part sucks. Her mom saying all that stuff, she has rights, right? She's not wrong about all of it. It just wasn't the correct time. I don't really know. It feels bad that everybody was jumping her at that party, but that party isn't what she wanted. It should have been more intimate. I think you take the mask out and the zombies out in this episode is pretty phenomenal. It's very grounded. Another mention of the mayor, by the way. They keep bringing that up. I feel like that's something that has to come to fruition. I feel like Schneider may end up being some sort of a villain in this whole scenario. I love Giles shutting him down, saying he'll go to the Supreme Court to get Buffy back into school so we can get her started on her senior year. And I imagine between episodes 3 and 5, we should have some sort of groundwork for what our villain is for the season. But this one's okay. It's not going to make any list. I'll keep it short and sweet here on this Friday episode for you, just so I can get to the next one here at some point. Before we go head over to that, though, this episode was called Dead Man's Party. It aired October 6th, 1998, with a 7.3 rating. Pat mentions to Buffy that Joyce read The Deep End of the Ocean while Buffy was gone. It is a 1996 novel by Jacqueline Mitchard about a suburban class family, much like Buffy's, that is torn apart when the youngest son disappears, only to reappear at the front doorstep years later. The scene with Giles hotwiring his car is censored in British releases because it is you can imitate it, imitable act. I feel like no matter how I said it was going to sound weird. Joyce describing Snyder was cut. Have you ever noticed his teeth? They're like tiny rodent teeth, horrible gnashing little teeth. You just want to pull them out with pliers. The title refers to a 1985 song with the same name by Oingo Boingo. At one point, a zombie's arm bursts through the door from the outside, a nod to the zombie classic Day of the Dead. Joyce mentions maybe sending her to private school, and Buffy responds with kilts and blazers, no way. While Sarah Michelle actually played the lead role in Cruel Intentions the following year. Nothing else interesting there from Trivia World. That's it. I'll just leave it there. There's nothing else to say. The episode should have been better. Season 3, Episode 2, entitled Dead Man's Party. Season 3, Episode 3, the 3 for 3, is entitled Faith, Hope, and Trick. Just Trick. I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.